This is it, TV. Icon Talk, where the icons talk.
In fact, let's go back to Israel. So now, 1986, 87, SEBA, national champions, time for TEGAT go to greener pastures. Why Israel?
Is it opportunity that came, you know? Is the opportunity that came? Mark Mendel used to coach Swallowfield. He's from Israel.
Oh,
Mendel.
yes.
I mean,
Israeli guy, yeah.
He died, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, but, you know, he came from Israel, and you know that he have contacts, you know. So
But why you TEGAT? Mark not town, man? Why intensive countryman?
Huh?
What?
Again, I tell you again, TEGAT. I have all the attributes. Listen, I was a real professional, I keep telling you. And, you know, we kept ourselves, not like no, in good condition. When I see the players of today, when they're off season and come back to training, they're fat like a pig. We have never been fat. We're like the Messis and the Ronaldos, the Rooney's, them coming back to preseason.
No.
Yeah, and I'm disappointed today.
The iconic, one of the iconic pictures where anybody from Mobile at them time would have is you and Twinnibog and them man there on the sun, a man in time.
On the sun.
All off season, all out of season.
You know the funniest thing, Tom, we had competition on the sun to, you know, see even what are, you know.
No.
Because if I go on the sun and see Twinnibog from Wadada, he must come up before me, you know.
Rest in peace, Twinny.
Yeah, and he must say the same thing. Me must come up left him, you know. So in the idea, probably was called the squeak and come up at the same time, but me, he must come up left me because he can't do me a match at a place where me come to the hand.
So you say Israel. Firstly, before you even got Israel, did you go anywhere else, like on trials or anything like that?
I went to Finland for 6 months. When nobody used to go on Zabol, may rest in peace, to go to Finland.
Yes.
Every year. So I went to see what it was like, you know.
Did you play for any team?
Huh?
Did you play for any team?
Kiffen. The team was Kiffen then, you know.
Because Hector actually played there, right? Hector, right?
Yeah, Kiffen. Because again, no one them had a little thing with this guy. They met a white guy on the beach and they did him favor. So it did them favor to get them to Kiffen. In Finland, so they start bringing over. So I went 1 year, Hero went 1 year, Eki went 1 year, I think some other guys went. You know, but
didn't you end up in England at some point too?
I went Derby County 1984. Me and Dana Blacks on a trial. Even though I have a picture hung up somewhere with I think there's the mayor from Derby County. You know, we spent a month there, and I was playing in the reserve, scoring all the goals them in the reserve, and then when we went to the finals, I didn't get a game. You know, the finals, a lot of scouts and things. It's like I was so angry. Even after the game, they tried, you know, with Jamaica, I'm going to try both with you. You can't both with me. After I prepare myself for the finals, after me, I score all of the goals.
You take it personally, not you.
Yeah, man. But one other thing is this. When I came back, I asked the guy who brought me to Israel, Pat Magan. I think he said he died, you know. Why didn't they say they couldn't pay me? So I said, listen, Virgin, he shan't tell me, make me decide, because I had some friends.
Who said they couldn't pay you?
Except Derby called, they couldn't pay me. So I said, listen, but him tell me, make me decide for myself, man. If I get man £2,000 a week or a make me decide for myself, because this what I want. Make get the head start there. I had friends which I stayed with in England, so I could have stayed with them, you know. if me get one £2,000 a week or one £3,000 a week, me done
You will
all
live
right. All our dreams as a little youth to play in England.
in England, yeah?
In
Yeah,
England.
that was our league, yeah? When we got
Yeah,
introduced to.
I got the opportunity. If you that only to tell me that, listen to you, just say, listen, you can't pay you. I say, okay, tell him it's all right. I miss it for free then.
Mm-hmm.
But he should take my, talk to me and you must have about it first. He just took it upon himself. And that's how I came back to Jamaica. I was like, wow, opportunity lost.
One of them things. So here you are now, Mark Mendel, line up a thing, Maccabi, Netanyahu, Israel.
Yeah. Mm.
Semi-pro or pro? Because we heard it was semi-pro.
Nah, man. Just don't say my professional. You see,
Full-time professional.
yeah, man, people don't, even when I was going, that one of my coach, won't call his name, say, he was sending dog, go to Israel.
Mm.
I was like, whoa, I was like, this can sound personal, I just laugh.
Yeah.
People say, Israel don't play football, up here, bombing and all type of thing. I tell you something, man, if Israel were to play Jamaica, then, man, Jamaica no problem, man.
Trouble.
Yeah, man, because the football up there, solid. The basketball up there, solid.
What were the facilities like?
So, come on. First class. Listen, then that is, even though we don't no feel here to them up there,
Mm-hmm.
so. Remember say you have Maccabi Haifa, Maccabi Tel Aviv, those
Europe, yep.
in the I think the UEFA Cup and thing,
Yeah. I
So
know the history.
football good. When I came at 91, but I know we have to win the Shell Cup, because I was stronger, fitter than the average Jamaican.
I'm gonna tell you a story about when you came back from Israel. Let me tell you it further on, right? Now let me just touch your experience in Israel. So now in Israel, you're there. Did you start off with a bang or was it slow going at first?
It was slow because when I went there, I went to that injury. I went to that injury, so I have to do rehab. So when I started, getting back in the team, normally because in Europe they play mostly rondo, which most
They,
Jamaicans find rondo boring when you're
they play
coaching.
what?
Rondo,
What's that?
man in the middle, they call it rondo.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah.
Right. So most Jamaicans don't find it boring, but in Europe, that's the main thing, rondo. So so every time we get the ball to me and fit and thing, me not the middle, man. Until me get fit. Yeah, because I get my personal trainer, because Israel is like it's a desert. It's a desert. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to we do some running to some forest and thing, and plus my trainer get me up to par.
So
So
you came right back to your roots of where you say you've always been a hard worker.
yeah. So it was it wasn't hard for me to get back, because it was embedded in me for a long time. The work
Mm-hmm.
ethic was always there.
Good. 4 years. Would you say it was a successful stint?
Yes and no. Yes, in a sense that when I came back, I could have brought the Jamaica football to another level. No, the no part of it. I'm so angry that the Gulf War came, because
91.
because that's where I was gonna make some money, because I had a two-year contract with Maccabi Natana, which as I want to tell these young footballers them, they must read and contract. Don't because you want to come out of Jamaica or where you just when your agent said this, you just jump. Because most
Mm-hmm.
agents think about themselves, After then get you over there, they're not busy there again, because
Sure.
I didn't know Hebrew. I couldn't read Hebrew. I don't know Hebrew. So
You learned it?
Huh?
Did you learn any of it?
Yeah, man. No, I forget it because I went to school, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. And, you know, put little pick them on the street. You learn faster from little kids more than you go to school. Because little kids they are patient. So they will teach you. You know, so when my 2-year contract up, that's when I think I've lost out that 2 year because I don't assign for nothing. The truth, I don't assign for nothing.
Yeah.
You know? So after the 2 year up, I would have signed a good contract now, but the Gulf War just.
Were you
this year that make some money?
loaned out at one point?
Huh?
Were you loaned out to another club at one point?
Yeah, I went to Jerusalem, better Jerusalem for half.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know,
No.
but then I brought my wife up. My daughter was born there, you know. So it made the good things more easier for me. I was more comfortable
Yeah.
Then
But
Peter
then
came.
But then remember, Satiga, you've been going away from home since you're 16, 15.
Yeah, so it wasn't hard, no. It wasn't hard. But
So
you know,
it's almost like you've been preparing for these things with the level of work where you put in.
remember I said before, I want to be the best thing, the greatest thing to make.
Yes,
You make someone
yes.
just by sign be it. So
Almost subconsciously you've been preparing.
I'm well prepared because listen, growing up, Johan Cruyff and Pele was my. And then there's a guy by the name of Greg Muller. That's why I like to score goal. He played for Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, then way down Maradona. Because I had the opportunity to see Maradona, Messi, Ronaldinho, all them, play, you know,
Nice.
didn't see it. But I was prepared. And to make it
So
more easy, when I learned the language and then my wife came, my daughter born, and then a couple months after Peter Cargill came and
came
his
up,
wife,
yeah.
So we had a little,
In the interest of time, T, because I would have loved to delve a little bit further into this, but I knew you were the one responsible for bringing Peter, well, for him getting a contract in Israel.
Yeah, man. Definitely. When I put that, I was in class one day, and then in class over, I was walking. I live near the school, I was walking, going home. I mean, one big bad word behind me. So I said, no, sir. I go and walk see because I own the Jamaican there, Yeah, so I go and walk see me. Me want another boat, big old little bad again, I say, maybe look
Yeah,
out.
man.
I look out and Peter, I say, Peter, where do you say, Mom, tell Mark to send because for a day, me all right. So he lived with me. One day we were going to Nazareth to play a game, But so I said, Peter, listen. Some of the time our big players don't want to travel because I practice game. So
So
just bring
hold
them.
up. So when he came to Israel, he never really come on no contract or nothing. He just come.
No. He said exact word. He said tell Mark Mendel to just send me because me live with TEGAT me all right.
So him take a
Yeah,
chance.
take a chance because the honest truth, I heard that he was supposed to come before me, to Israel, Was to come to Israel before, but he was playing for Swallowfield. Mark would have taken care of
Oh
his
yes.
work.
Yeah,
But something happened that I was the first. So I told Peter, bring your boots. So this guy is the leading goal scorer in Israel. I think we play for the Morris Club is up for Better Jerusalem, one of those teams. He's the leading goal scorer in the league. So we're gonna play against. That was a charity game we're gonna play, So he was playing on the next team, and Peter mark him left, right. Peter make it look hard in there like me no nobody. And that's how Peter get his contract signed.
Oh wow. So you see, again, another life lesson, Niti, like you have to take risks.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah,
be
yeah.
put your foot in the water I hope say it not burn you, but step.
You have to take the risk. You have to have the right call. You have to have the right person because luckily I was there and Peter know the person I am, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
took that risk.
So that's really that's God's work, and He work
Because
through
then
you for getting
then
there.
I came to, you know.
Teacher come
And
out there too?
and Vincent Langdon came, you know.
20?
Listen, me and Peter family that thing that we say we're gonna be, because we're gonna flood Israel, Jamaica, you know.
Jamaican players.
Yeah,
Agent.
yeah, exactly. So we bought ticket for these come up. But because of the Gulf War, we had to send them
Mhm.
back. We had to send back them, you know.
So the experience, the experience was an invaluable one for you.
Listen,
One of the things.
I've never I've never seen a country so safe until the other day that somebody
Mm-hmm.
can boom them up. But
October 7th, huh?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I lived there 4 years. I've never seen a shop broken. I sleep in my window, open my door open. And the funniest thing that they school you. So if you see a package, normally if you see a package in Jamaica, people run go and grab it and looking at it and whatever. You're not supposed to do that. One day I was coming from school and there was a big package in the mall, and they call
Mm-hmm.
the bomb squad. So I saw this little remote thing just start and have a big arm and it's hold the bomb in and squeeze it. So there's a lot of things that they
It's
educate
not,
the people in.
yeah, because it's a war zone, at any
Exactly.
given time.
You
Now,
know,
so T, you came back to Jamaica 91.
91.
Um, did you come back and play for Siba?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Do you remember the first training session you had and where it was?
I don't remember the first, but I remember the first. I think I remember we played. We played 91. Mm,
Me not talk about the game. I want just stay with me at the training session. It was up by Cornell
honestly,
College.
I know it's up by come, but I can't say I remember the first
All
training
right.
session.
Me remember. So you see, that's what you feel lucky you have me. You know.
Keep thanks, keep thanks.
I remember the first training session because when we heard that T got back into the country. So remember now, you're my personal hero.
Yeah,
So me use a T got the back of the country. Me office T got. And I remember coming to the training session and it was almost reporters up there. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
a football match up a corner the day to all
True,
people that can
true,
for
true.
watch Paul TV first training session back. And let me tell you something. It filled me with joy if you see the eye, and it's like, but it certain things stay with you, and that moment and one of the other moments that stay with me. So here we are now, you got 91, and we had kind of touched on this era before and went back. So here we are, right back to 91. We talk about Gold Cup, we talk about Shell Cup. 94, Renaissance. Now, at this time, admittedly, you're kind of in your young 30s.
Yeah,
I remember then saying the thing about 30 to Jamaicans to dash.
yeah.
But you kept proving them wrong.
Every
So
time,
much so, because if I'm not mistaken, like all people that say, no, you draw shame out of Renaissance.
I tell you something. I gave Renner Summers his first. I remember saying
Win.
they say I was retired, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
I was playing club football. Let's see.
Yes.
So when he came, I don't know for some reason, they called me back to the national team. We're playing Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, we played two leg, one in Montego Bay and one in Kingston.
Yeah.
You know, so we lost the first leg in Montego Bay, and we won the second leg in Kingston, which I scored 1-0. And when they told me that TEGAT, the journey just started, and he flew the same night to Brazil.
To Brazil to line up a training camp. I remember that. Now, T. See, we segue back again now to Alan. I remember that Borussia Dortmund team. And I've always been a tall kid. But the biggest, tallest man them may ever seen in my life.
Yeah, man. I remember I think they have just won the league or something.
They had just won the Bundesliga. Yeah, they had just won it. And
we played. And I think this was Tapper first game too. We played Norwich in Cayman. I think they just won some cup in England, but they were on a tour. And we beat them 4-2 in Cayman.
Oh wow! I didn't even remember about that game.
Yeah, and people, if they were saying that in the video they don't want nobody to see the video because they don't believe that they get
embarrassed. Yeah. Now, so T, again, forgive me for pushing through because there's so many topics to cover. Renaissance Moyes, I think, did Jamaica justice and did you justice. Because against all odds and against all the murmurs and mumblings, he kept you in and around the national program, didn't he?
No, after
This is it TV. Icon Talk, where the icons talk.